So good evening everyone and welcome over here to Universal's Aventura Hotel. Now you may be wondering, what are we doing at Aventura Hotel? Well, for my birthday, Kayla has decided to get a night stay here at the Aventura Hotel, which is the newest hotel here at Universal. So we did already check in earlier, we've already been to the parks. I may look dead inside because of that, but come on out today to this. So we're gonna head on in. We actually are gonna go in back to our room. I'm gonna give you a quick room tour of everything, show you what we have, and then later on we'll come back down, show you guys the lobby area, show you all the stuff, the pool, and then later tonight we'll be going up to the very top to the bar up there. So make sure you guys stick around, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, make sure you guys stick along for our trip out to Aventura's Hotel. Well, so here is the entrance into Aventura Hotel. As you can tell by the sign, like I said, we're not gonna be able to show you guys a whole lot right now because we're trying to go hang out in the pool for a little bit. We're actually gonna go up and get food. But, like I said, here is the main lobby, the main area. That's where the check-in area is and everything. So, we'll show you guys more of that stuff. They do have a Starbucks here. They have like a quick service area. The pool's out there. But like I said, we gotta head up to our room, which is on the 9th floor. So we gotta go over here to the elevators, which are right across the way from the lobby. So, like I said, heading up to 9. What's actually pretty nice is that this actually is touchscreen. You can press the numbers too as well if you need to. So, now to our floor, and I'm pretty sure we were off to the right. They kind of put us in like the farthest corner of it, but like this is off one of like the little branches, because the Aventura Hotel kind of looks like a fidget spinner, so that's kind of the funny joke. So, just keep heading down this way. And there's the room. Not a very big room. Again, it's kind of a cheaper room setup. So Kayla went with the one bed with like the king size bed. So we don't have two just normal double beds as Kayla goes and opens the window. So like I said, you have just a simple sleeper couch. What's pretty cool though about Aventura is everything is set up through this. Now I will show you guys more of this later, but we're kind of in a little bit of a time crunch, but I wanted to give you guys a quick overview of our room. And this is the view we have right here. You can see there's Volcano Bay, Cabana Bay, where I have stayed before. And then off in the distance over there, we're pretty sure we found Disney. So it's a pretty cool view. So like I said, we're gonna go heading up to the 17th floor to have food. So there's the TV. There is the mini fridge. Plenty of plugs and outlets. Again, plenty of plugs and outlets. A nice fancy sink, giant mirror. The bathroom. And so, it's kind of our room. Nice little room, not too fancy, but really cool. Alright, so our plan right now is to go down to the pool, relax just for a minute because it's been kind of non-stop since we got here. So we're going to take the, wow, that's a weird lighting. Take the elevator down to the pool, hang out at the pool for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then head up to bar 17 and go get some food, some drinks, and get to see all the sights. So originally the thing says that that the pool closes at 9, but it apparently closes at 10. So that's, and then they have a nice little bar that goes along with it. It's not a very big pool compared to like something like Cabana Bay, where they have that whole middle section of pool and a lazy river in there as well. So the pool does stay open until 10, so we're actually gonna go up to the bar 17 area to get some food and some drinks up there. Well, Kayla's gonna get a drink, I'm gonna get a non-alcoholic drink. And we're gonna see some of the sights that are up there first before we do anything else, so kinda cool. Up here at bar 17, which is their rooftop bar, what's pretty cool is the view you get. So right now we're at the very top, which is 17 stories up. Look at the view of Volcano Bay, and I do know this is like full rooftop, so we can go all the way around and look at things. But yeah, this is a pretty cool view of everything. Like, it just feels, it's so weird just being up this high. So here's the menu for the bar 17 Bistro. So this is the drink menu. So they do have a bunch of like by the glass, by the bottle, cocktails, complex, frozen, and alcohol free, can, and drafts. And then on the other side is their food menu. So it's first courses and shareable starters. Pretty decent, just like very simple stuff. So yeah, so right now we're just kind of looking out over. So right there's I-4. There is I-Drive. You can see the giant swing set with the Orlando Eye. See the convention center off to the left. Way back there, I don't know if you can see Mako, Kraken. Down that way you can see all the hotels and everything near Disney and stuff. I think actually if you look out straight out that way you can see the Epcot ball. But I still think the view of Volcano Bay is pretty slick. So because I don't drink like alcohol, I got just a pineapple turmeric lemonade. I already had a drink of that and it's actually really good. So what did you get?
The Mesmerizer.
The Mesmerizer. Frozen strawberry with probably a bunch of alcohol. So, I already took a couple bites, but we ended up getting the rooftop burger that they have to offer here. So just a burger with caramelized mushrooms and onions with bacon, cheese, lettuce, and their secret sauce on some fries. So, really good. Like I said, ended up eating already a couple bites because we were very hungry. But, it's pretty cool. Right now we're getting a great view of the sunset right there. You'll see there's Cabana Bay right there. Before we go down to swim, I'll probably do a quick walk around to show you guys what it looks like up here. So coming on to the other side, because we were just on the other side of the bar, here's another really kind of unique view. So right there is the Endless Summer and Dockside, and so these are the newer resorts here at Universal. And then over there, right in that area, is actually Fun Spot. And all the way down there you can see is downtown Orlando, and you can kind of just see out the corner right there, you can see City Walk. So just kind of walking onto the other side to get kind of a better view of the theme parks. Oh yeah, you can see right there, oh look, there goes Velocicoaster right now. Yeah, right over here is, so there's Sapphire Falls and Lowe's is right over there. You can see right there, there's the Hulk, Dr. Doom's, Rip Rides in the background right there. You can see the lighthouse off to the right. Keep heading to the left, you get Toon Lagoon where Dudley Do-Rights is. Keep going that way. Kind of see it, but you can't really tell because it looks like the lights aren't fully working on Velocicoaster again tonight. This backside of Hogwarts, Jurassic Park right there. This is really kind of a cool view, honestly. This is really nice. So you kind of wish we were saying is that like we thought we could. I think you still could. We could have probably walked over to Sapphire right there and then probably taken the boat earlier because we'd already checked in before getting here. But yeah, this is a really cool view. So like I said, we ended up, so we were all the way up there at Bar 17 Bistro, and then we came all the way down here because then we decided to swim for a little bit. So it's about 9:30 now. We were actually here for about 45 minutes swimming because originally the thing said the pool closed at 9, but then we got here, they actually said they closed at 10. So we ended up just hanging out in the pool for a little while. So I think what we're also going to do is we're going to go run into Urban Eats, see if their dessert area is open, and see what they have possibly. I'm not saying we're going to get anything, but when we get back up to the room, I'll show you guys a little more about with like the iPad and everything. So we literally walked back into the room, and you can see, look at Krakatoa. Wow. It's doing like the little like eruption show that they say it will do at night. So the only thing I'm hoping for is now that Kayla paid for my upgrade, we can go to like Volcano Bay later in the evening to see Volcano Bay at night because it looks gorgeous at night. So so Kayla and me need to order another pillow for her because they only gave us 3 pillows, and so turn that light on, which is pretty cool because all you do is just slide your hand on. So pull the iPod off their little thing. So what's pretty cool is their like notification, park hours about the resort. So we're needing service. I'm gonna request an item. Need a pillow. Just one pillow, Kayla?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we'd like to request a pillow. So our request has been submitted. So now we just kind of wait for that. We can also request other things that we might need through this list, and it'll come right up. So, you know, anything from plastic cups to coffee to ice bucket bags to Kleenex, shower caps. Then they have the internet. You go to World Clock. So it tells you what time all around the world is. Dining. So it'll tell you like where you can eat here. So the gelato, drinks, all that stuff. you can also request stuff. You can, so the resort, so that's what you can order. So when you do food and beverages, that's what you can order actually to the room. Now, you can order gelato for $6.
Should I bring it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then your drinks, you can have them bring you something up. Then there are room controls, which is actually kind of funny. So you can turn off that area right there. I can turn off my desk. I can turn the desk lamp off. Turn it back on. Make it bright. Or for sleep time. Oh, then that's how you turn the TV off. Whoops. Made it dark, sorry. And then TV, you can do multiple things. You can actually, you can do the television, which is just playing right now as television. You can do YouTube. You can do cast, so you can cast something to it. Netflix, Prime, and Hulu. If you need something, you can actually chat with them somewhere there. So any sort of things you charge to the room. And then there's just stuff about so you get the welcome, Universal Orlando, their pool, fitness center, hours. You can get around. So Bucket's walking path, the property map of Aventura. You can view the map. So it gives you that kind of a cool 3D model of everything. So, again, this resort is all based around like technology and stuff. So, you have safety and security, policies, so all that stuff's right here. So right now just waiting to see how long it takes for our, oh, you can also set an alarm if you want to here. They have their vacation planning center. And then they actually have an Avis car rental area downstairs. So you can actually rent a car from here or return a car or whatever, but you can actually rent a car here. So yeah, all this kind of nice little fancy stuff. Whenever the pillow shows up, we'll have to see if they give it, because sometimes if you request something, they send a little robot to bring it to you. So it is late enough now. We ended up ordering, like I said, the pillow. We thought it was going to be the little robot, but it wasn't. If it had been, I would have shown you guys. But we do have to be up kind of early because we are not doing Universal tomorrow. We're actually going to try and do the Hollywood Studios tomorrow. So we got to get up pretty early to try to get a Rise of Resistance. Rise of Resistance sporting group. Kayla's playing with the iPad right now. But more than likely after that I'll probably be up, so I'll probably take you guys down to the lobby, show you guys everything, get some Starbucks, and just walk around and show you guys more of the resort. So we're gonna go ahead and head to bed for the night. Good morning from a foggy window from our room here at Aventura. As you can see, it's definitely early in the morning because all of them do. We're up way earlier than I think we should be, but we were also up early because we had to get Rise of Resistance boarding groups this morning for Hollywood Studios. But you can see Krakatau's got some of the water effects starting to go on and everything else. So, but we're heading downstairs to go get some breakfast. So what's pretty cool about Aventura is that when you're looking for your room number, if you go down these hallways, they literally put the room number out in the hallway so you know exactly where you are, so you don't have to go and stop at every room and everything. But like I said, back out to the middle of the fidget spinner. And there's an elevator right there to head downstairs. So down here at the Urban Pantry, so this is where their food court area is. So they have 4 different sections. So they have the bakery's morning, which has fruit bowls, oatmeal, baked goods. Then they have breakfast section, which they have an all-American breakfast, pancakes and Belgian waffles, which you can actually add blueberries or chocolate chips for an extra $2. You can get a breakfast burrito that has scrambled eggs, jalapeno jack cheese, peppers, tomatoes with hash browns and sausage, and then a kid's all-American breakfast, and they have sides, bacon, sausage, hash brown, and grits. Then they have a grab-and-go section right here, where you can just grab and go, as in the name. And then they normally have another section over here. This is like the roast section, but that's for this evening. And then they do have like a bunch of like breakfasty type things. They have Pop-Tarts, they have cereals. You can get a souvenir cup for one day. You can get it for $10 for 3 days, 16 entire stay. Now I feel like if you're here more than 3 days, it's definitely worth it for it. Because what they did is they'll activate it, and then anytime you come into one of the freestyle machines, you can actually fill it up. Then they have a whole section right here that's a dessert, which has gelato, which I'm pretty sure I showed you last night. But then around the corner is pizza, and then they have their whole like bar section where you can like get like you can get your forks, your knives, a couple of the freestyle machines, coffee creamer, maybe some stuff like that. So it's a really nice little area. Essentially all this is just connected because the lobby's up there, and I'll show you that before we go back upstairs. So here's what I ended up getting. I got the all-American breakfast with bacon, so it comes with a couple of small, tiny little biscuits, scrambled eggs, hash browns, and some bacon. And then Kayla got pancakes, which I anticipated she was going to get when I first saw it, but with some blueberries on it. So I was staying at Aventura today. We were actually just like, oh, we need to go through and figure out what resorts we still need to stay at between Disney, Universal, and Disneyland. We got a ways to go. Ways to go. And a lot of these would just stay one night at the resort kind of thing, but yeah, we got quite a while to go for those. So we were trying to decide what to do this morning because we are up a lot earlier. Kayla thought she was going to be back asleep, but it's a little too early, or she's already too awake. And so what we decided is, because we ate breakfast, it's 7:45 right now. I'm actually running back up to the room to go get her disability pass. We're actually going to go try and do the early morning hours, like the early extra hours that they have for people staying on property, and go do that and try to go get on Velocicoaster this morning, because is one thing I did kind of want to do this morning. Really, the one thing I really wanted to do, because it is my birthday, I wanted to do Velocicoaster and or Rise of Resistance, and it looks like we'll get to be able to do both. So also here they do have a Universal Studios store that has some Aventura stuff, which is right here in there. So they said there's the Starbucks, and then actually right there before the elevator gets to best parking, right there, that's where the rental car area is. So now we're out here waiting for the Universal buses, because we're gonna, like I said, just do a quick little cheeky trip out to Islands to go ride Velocicoaster and try to do the early morning thing, because we've never done that. So kind of cool to do that. Well, only downside is, so we just looked onto the Universal app, because Kayla's like, oh, what's the wait time for Velocicoaster? And I'm like, oh, let's look. Doesn't open till 9. So Velocicoaster is not part of the early morning hours right now. That could change depending on once the ride's been open long enough. But we're not going to head over to Islands now, which is good, because the bus just showed up. We got on the bus, got all the way over there. I think we've been a little disappointed. So now we are heading out of Universal's Aventura, almost at Disney for some reason. I'm used to saying the Disney resorts. But we got ourselves some coffee because we're actually heading over to a Disney park right now. But overall, our stay here was really a lot of fun, actually. We're over here, Kayla. Or, no, we were, yeah, we're there. I'm an idiot. It's really fun. I really like, I like it. I would say this is definitely more of like a 2-night stay kind of resort. Just because it is kind of a smaller resort, but I mean overall it was really good. The bed was super comfortable. The room, even though it looked kind of small, was a lot more spacious than I give it credit for. And overall, like, I don't think I even said about the burgers we had last night. Those burgers last night were fantastic. So overall, really fun trip out to Universal's Aventura Resort. So with that being said, we do head out. We'll see y'all next time.